Hi guys, Melissa here. Welcome back to my channel. I just got my Harvest Scentsy haul. I cashed out a party that I had. It wasn't as big as my last party, but it enabled me to get some of these things. Now, one thing, I have my iPad here. One thing I did get was the early access bundle for consultants. I should have taken this out of the bag because I just opened the box, took the paper out so we could go through this together. Sorry about that. But, I don't know, these felt bags are kind of cute. I didn't love the Easter basket one, but these regular shopping tote looking ones, I don't know, I kind of like them. I kind of like them. Pretty cute. I also really like the plastic ones, but these are pretty cute. Okay, so let's go over these Harvest bars really quick. There are 5. So the first one is caramel macadamia nut. This is a decadent mixture of caramelized sugar, creamy tonka melts into toasted macadamia. Oh. I get like a creamy caramel more than anything. It's a nice caramel. It's more of a gourmand kind of caramel. It's actually really, really nice. Yeah, the macadamia. If you're familiar with macadamia, this is nice. Yes, I actually kind of like this. This is more on the gourmand side. This is actually pretty good. All right, guys. So caramel macadamia nut for the win for me. Next is festive fruit punch. This is oak barrel, holds a jubilant celebration of apple, orange, and raspberry. So this will be fruity. Yeah, it's really nice. It reminds me a lot of the ones that Scentsy does. Holiday cider, stuff like that. But the apple, the orange, the I don't even notice the raspberry. Maybe to make it more complex. I can't even say that it's spicy, but it definitely feels fall. It does not feel summer. It has a depth, a richness to the, I wouldn't even call it fruit punch. I can't say I smell cinnamon, but I definitely get a fall vibe. Almost kind of like a fall potpourri, but in cider form. Actually really like that one. Next is frosted eucalyptus. This is gonna be sparkling bergamot, eucalyptus leaves, white sage, creamy sandalwood, meet in a balanced moment of calm and bright. That's nice. I definitely get the eucalyptus, but it's a little more slightly soap. It's very spa. Sometimes eucalyptus can lean camphor. This isn't necessarily camphor. There is a strange note in here though. Almost like a slightly medicinal. Not at all bad because it's very muted. I think what I'm smelling is it kind of gives me an ever so slight, and I mean slight, Vicks Vapor Rub, which is camphor. It's mostly almost like sage feeling, right? I know it's the color, probably psychosomatic there. It's like, it's almost like they have sage in here toning the eucalyptus way down. I mean, it says sparkling bergamot. I don't get anything citrus. Eucalyptus leaves. I do smell something earthy. Oh, it does say white sage. I'm dumb. So there is sage in here. I knew there was sage in here. I knew there was sage. That's kind of makes me feel good. And the sandalwood kind of helps tone it down too. Yeah, this is kind of nice. I don't know. I don't hate that one. I mean, I'm not obsessed with it. It's probably nothing I would club. But if you like things like Just Breathe, I really do kind of think that you're gonna love Frosted Eucalyptus. All right, and then, so Jingle Bell Blooms is next. It's cute. It says winter jasmine blooms in crisp air with twinkles of iridescent musk. All right, so Jingle Bell Blooms. I like the color. Oh, okay. Winter jasmine. It's a very soft, creamy floral. It's light. It's not headache-inducing floral. Crisp air. I don't get anything like mint, but it is refreshing. I don't know what to compare this to. In twinkles of iridescent musk. It's almost something that could be perfumey, body care. But it's super light and muted. I don't know if it's just because these are fresh pours and they need to cure. Like, this is very soft, very light. It's kind of cozy. Very creamy. I'd almost think there's vanilla in there. It's very creamy. Interesting. Okay. And then last but not least, Snowed. Oh, I love the snowflakes. Okay, Snowed in Flannel. Soft layers of cozy cotton, warm up sugared musk, white woods, and a sprinkle of pink pepper. Pretty sure I'm gonna love this. There's a soft, almost baby doll face vibe to this. The pink pepper makes it slightly perfumey with the sugared musk. It reminds me of like a cozy sweat, that like colonial blue color. Oh my gosh, this is beautiful. This is my favorite. Oh my gosh, this is gorgeous. I could see this in body care. If you like things like Starburst Sky, it's not necessarily woolly slippers, but that vibe was fuzzy blanket. It's soft though. It's not nearly as strong as Snuggle Up was, but Jammy Time, it's on those kind of a vibe. But it's soft. Now, will this cure stronger? I'm not sure. You guys, it's really good. That is hands down my favorite. That's phenomenal. Snowed in Flannel. If you liked, what was it, Cozy Flannel? like the coconut. This is like almost like a body care perfume version of Frosted Flannel, was it? Yeah. This is pretty. Take Frosted Flannel, take out the coconut. Is it Frosted Flannel? Forever Flannel, something like that. Take out the coconut. Add a little baby doll face, a little body care, and then that's snowed in flannel. So I'm gonna rate my #1 favorite is snowed in flannel. I don't know. This is so a me vibe. I'm oddly gonna go Festive Fruit Punch second, even though Scentsy does a million of these. If you like Holiday Market, Holly Jelly Cider, you'll like this. Maybe Caramel Macadamia Nut. I'm not really a nut person, but I don't know, kind of reminds me of like caramel popcorn. I don't know. I'm kind of liking the caramel popcorn vibe of that. And maybe Jingle Bell Blooms. This kind of almost reminds me of soap crayons. Do you remember Crayola soap crayons? This is what comes to mind when I'm smelling it. I don't know. Like these could flip-flop. And then Frosted Eucalyptus. It's not that I don't like it. I really like the sage in it, but it's the slightly medicinal vibe that I think is too much for me. Not that this is intense by any means. It could, I think, mature intense. There's something in here that gives me like a Vicks Vapo camphor kind of a vibe that is my least favorite. But I think that'll be refreshing. If you like Just Breathe, you'll like Frosted Eucalyptus, Jingle Bell Blooms. I mean, Palm Trees, Ocean Breeze team, then you're probably gonna like Jingle Bell Blooms. I think Crayola Soap Crayon. If you like caramel popcorn, you like Caramel Macadamia Nut. If you like Holly Jelly Cider, you like Festive Fruit Punch. And if you like Forever Flannel, fuzzy blanket kind of vibes, you're really gonna like Snowed In Flannel. All right, so that's the holiday collection launching October 1st. Then I got a pack of 20-watt bulbs because I was going through my bulbs and now I have several packs of the 25 but not the 20. And like all my pumpkins are I think all but one of my pumpkins are 20 watt, and I'm like, I need to get some orange ones of these too. One of my half price items was the air purifier filter. So you'll see this in an empties. It's been on the red light for, if I'm being honest, a month or two. Embarrassed to say, but I kind of wait till I cash out a party, and these went up to 40 now instead of 35, so it's $20 half price, which is pricey to me. I meant to put this in as my perpetual award, and actually I got carried away and put it in retail, and so I paid full price for a type of Fiji flower, but I'm out of this, and I love you. I still have I'm heavy-handed. I use 3-4 scoops. But I mean, my towels will smell like this for a month. If not more. We freaking love this. And I still have the laundry liquid, so. Okay. Let's go with the one that I got for free. I did not pick this up last year. This is Tangled Web. I was like, I have orange pumpkins, I have white pumpkins. I decorate with a lot of sage I have a couple blue, but I mostly decorate with sage or aqua colored pumpkins. I was like, how does this reddish cranberry colored pumpkin fit in? Dracula, hello. So I was like, oh, I'm so grateful this came back. Words cannot describe. This feels like a 25 watt pumpkin. It doesn't matter, but I freaking love the color of this. This like cranberry color. It is 4 cubes for optimal scent throw. I love this red. I mean, stop. Target in their, what's it called? Magnolia's in there sometimes too. Threshold. They have some glass pieces that are this color, and I'm like, I think I need those for Dracula. Oh my goodness. Okay. Now there's actual styrofoam like this. I forget what they call it in England. I can't remember its real name. I'm like, oh, I've never heard it called that before. And then they have this stuff like this that isn't really styrofoam that breaks apart. Why don't they use this stuff? Anyways, I've had some things that have the fake styrofoam. Here's the cute lid, just a metal. I'm so excited. I think last year my friend Tara from Tara's Fragrance World, I think she got this, if I'm not mistaken. Because I remember thinking, oh, that's beautiful. What would I do with it though? Like, it doesn't match any of my decor. It would be my only piece, this cranberry color. And I was racking my brain because it was so cool. Like, how am I gonna use this? I just couldn't figure it out until after it was too late. And I was like, oh, this is a total Dracula vibe. This is a 20 watt. Oh, you guys. Okay, I just showed this to you, obviously unlit. Just, if you can see on the inside, like the spider web. You guys, this is why I'm so freaking obsessed with Scentsy warmers. Tell me, unlit, that's not gorgeous. Tell me they don't make the coolest things ever, right? This was free. It's got the notch on the bottom here. I'm so excited I got it, and I came up with a decor plan for it because, oh, and these are going out. I don't even know why I'm leaving this. You guys, I've been ever since the first. I have been stalking the site ever since I ordered this every single day, trying to see if I'm gonna be one of the people that get an early shipment. Like, no, they waited. It was almost the 10th. Then it went into, I think it was on the 10th, it went into shipping status. Today's the 13th. No, it must have been the 8th or something. I was like, oh gosh, like, this is how excited I get. Like, my mouth wants to jump ahead of my thoughts are jumping ahead of my mouth. So, Halloween shirt on. Okay. Then it sat for 3 days in printed status before I wrote Scentsy support a really nice note going, I know I'm being overly excited. I'm just wondering if I could maybe encourage my in my printed status after 3 days now of trying really hard to be patient, but I know that I'm not with my excitement. If you could pretty please just encourage that process to go through sooner than later. I was super nice. I wasn't rude or anything. And they're like, well, technically we have 5 days. I'm like, oh, I know. But they were super nice, so I hope it made someone giggle. This is so cool. This is so cool. Stop. I'm almost positive Tara got this, and that's why I was like, I kind of need to figure out how to incorporate this in my decor. And I just couldn't until it was too late. And I'm so thankful this came back. I mean, that's like one of the coolest things I've ever seen. It's gonna go so cool. But not only is this an amazing decor piece, it also fragrances your home and makes your home smell amazing. I know this is expensive. I guess this thing doesn't tell you. This was either 65 or 70. I don't think I got one that wasn't 65 or 70. Scentsy. I know tariffs, but you're just lucky. I'm obsessed with the decor. And I would love to put like a spider web lace thing here, but my cats will knock it off. They won't leave the one alone that's on my other buffet. I don't dare, because this is super slippery and they just snatch it right off, jumping up there, chasing one another. They'd snatch it right off and everything would get taken down and broken, so I don't dare put one up here. You can even see the spider web on the inside. Like, I just literally can't without cool. Okay. It's just, even not lit, it's freaking stunning. But I only have the one warmer over here, and I knew I wanted to put this one over here, so I have to put that one there too. Oh my goodness. Okay. Okay. For me, that's worth every penny. Set this box aside. I do store mine in the boxes because they're in the basement, in these boxes in the basement. Okay, let's go with these were Hostess credits. So I got that for free. I got this one for $13. Midnight Grove. Oh, as soon as I saw this, again, I don't really have a ton of purple. But with all of my black and white witch stuff, the purple is amazing. And I'm like, I have got to get this. I knew instantly how I wanted to decorate. Oh my gosh, okay. So this purple dish is freaking amazing. Again, 4 cubes for optimal scent throw. That jewel tone purple is phenomenal. Okay, this little itty bitty metal lid. This is gonna go so cool with my witch stuff. I'm trying to get my hands on some purple pumpkins. That is really gonna pull in this purple with the black and the white. If you're a decor person like me, you can see it in your head. I know you can. I know you can see where I'm going with that. Forgive me for the noise. I could have unboxed all this, but I wanted you guys to watch me open it and my actual reactions. All I did was cut open the top of the box and take out the paper. So it's a 20-watt bulb. Surprise, they all are. This is purple mercury glass. I'm obsessed with all the mercury glass. Okay. I can't. This is so good. Okay. Again, this one's going out immediately. I know exactly where it's going. My poor electric bill. It's fine. This is the time of year that I go a little ham on the warmers. Look at that, you guys. Even off, it's almost like black purple. Like you can tell it's purple. This is gonna go so cool with all of my black and white decor for my witchy stuff that has a very witchy vibe to me. You guys, this could even kind of go with the Dracula stuff. That's utterly stunning. I love that almost like braided texture. The mercury glass. I'm obsessed with mercury glass. $13 I paid for this. And I'm telling you, shopping links, if you're not a consultant, ask your consultant for a shopping link, because if you know you're gonna buy this stuff, you might as well be your own customer, build up your own party, and then get free and half price. I'm just saying. Okay. I'm so excited. Okay. And then if you're, not that I'm telling you to, but the whole reason, part of the reason I'm a consultant is the early access. That's fun too. Just to get your hands on it quicker. And I make money off my own purchases, a commission. Okay. 20%. I never go over. Okay. This is one of my half price items. I think this is gonna go super cool with all my Jack Skellington stuff. Although that's in the kitchen right now. But I could change it out next year and do a whole Jack Skellington thing, because I have Jack and Sally buddies. This is gonna go amazing with my Jack Skellington warmers. I have the mini and the regular large. I don't know, there's just something about the original that I like. You know, the Sally stuff was cute. Okay, and I love Sally. This is Courtly Striped Pumpkin. If this doesn't scream Tim Burton, Dale said it immediately when he saw it, and I was like, yes. This also goes with my black and white witchy decor. I really kind of want the orange, the white, and the aqua colored pumpkin stack. I just think it's gonna be a pain in the butt to clean. And I'm not even sure I'm gonna light this one up. I might just keep this as decor. It depends when I look at it, how much of a pain I think it's gonna be to clean. This is an element warmer. I'll tell you the wattage here in a sec. Now, I will say my white basket weave, I can't remember the name of it offhand. Bountiful Harvest, maybe. Oh, this is gonna be easy to clean. You guys, I'm probably gonna put wax in it. You would not think that Bountiful Harvest white pumpkin with a lid is as good of a performer as it is. At the time when I first put it out, the first time I got it, I left the lid on it and I put some, I think, Sassy Girl vendor wax in it, and I was shocked at the throw it was giving. It's a great performer. This is gonna be the same way. So it has a 4 here for the optimal scent throw. This is a 9 watt, and you would be surprised. I think that Bountiful Harvest is like 9. Here's the indicator light. This 4 here indicates how many cubes for optimal scent throw, and then you'll see where's the wattage? Right here. Right here you're gonna see that it's a 9 watt element warmer. I have a glass pumpkin that's black and white too that I need to dig out. So you guys see, that's gonna be so easy to clean. It's not even funny. This is just the lid. Oh, stop. And it has holes for ventilation, scent throw. I actually think it'll do just fine, although a lot of the scent might get stuck in here, whereas the Bountiful Harvest is kind of like a flat lid. You guys, I'm kind of obsessed. I love black and white. I absolutely love black and white. Will that not look cool with my Jack Skellington stuff too? You guys, I can't with how good this is. I can't. I don't need to light it up because the only thing that's gonna light up is the indicator light. This is going right out too. I'm waiting for this stuff to finish my warmer tour. I filmed this stuff before I took all of my summer decor down so that you could see it. And then I'm gonna transition into my Halloween decor. So, and then I'll do fall, transition into like Thanksgiving, fall into Christmas. So I'll do a second warmer tour, but yeah. That's the cutest darn thing. I can't with how good these are. Scentsy gets me. They get me. They get me because I have two more. They get me because of the quality. Oops. The quality and the decor aspect. Yeah, you can get Walmart warmers, sensationals, and they're cute. I just don't think they're as cute as these. Like, these are really, really, really nice. They're not as hot as the other kind, but they're so cute. I can't. I also got this one half price. This is Canopy of Color. Now this one won't go out because this will go with my Thanksgiving fall decor. I can tell it's kind of like this Midnight Grove pumpkin. It's gonna be on the slightly smaller side. I kind of love petite warmers. Oh, this is really petite. I'm obsessed. I know some people are probably gonna, some people just aren't happy. They're just not happy no matter what. I'm obsessed with petite warmers. They still do the job without taking up so much room. I feel like I can get more decor. They do just as good for these littler bulbs as like this big Tangled Web is a 20 watt. This is a 20 watt. And you see the performance difference is gonna be so cool, you guys. I'm obsessed. Granted, was this worth $65? It might have only been 60. Anyways, this is 2 cubes for optimal scent throw. So this bulb is gonna work just as well for this petite warmer because it's a mosaic and it has the plaster that kind of keeps the mosaic glass pieces in there. It's gonna hold in the heat. So if you're like, I don't like glass warmers, the mosaic hold in the heat really, really well with all that plaster that holds in the glass pieces. I'm literally obsessed. Now, I'm a little like, you guys charge a lot of money for this. For the size, I'll put this away in a minute. I just don't want to lose all the pieces. Okay. I'll get this out of the way because I have another warmer. Okay. I love this. Let me show you it next to Tangled Web. This is a 20 watt and this is a 20 watt. Do you see what an amazing performer this is gonna be? I don't know if this is a great performer, it doesn't matter, I just think it's gorgeous. That's like one of the coolest things ever. This is not only gorgeous, but it's gonna be an incredible performer. You guys, those are all handmade. Someone sits there and does the plaster, does the glass. These are artistic pieces. I'm actually thrilled at the size because it gives me more room on my shelf for decor. And I just love petite pieces. They're easier to store. Is that not stunning, you guys? I love this. This will be so pretty with that. They got rid of it. It's the one with the gold leaf. Oh, This is stunning. And I have the leaves mosaic. I love this. You guys, that's absolutely gorgeous. Like, I can show it next to the midnight. Do you see how tiny? I'm kind of obsessed. I'm kind of obsessed. Okay. Last but not least, I had to pay $70 for this. But if you know, I love monsters. Universal Studios, they came out with a new attraction, and it's got Dark Universe, and it's got this Frankenstein ride. I wish I could ride that ride. It looks kind of scary. But if you watch, you can watch Chris the Girl, Tampa J, they do their walkthrough of Dark Universe. But I really love Jacob the Carpetbagger, his Dark Universe video, because there's a simulation in the queue line of the ride, and so he showed it on his video, which Tampa J and Chris the Girl didn't. But it looks like it does this, which I can do all of that. It's when it goes like this. I'm like, it's this motion. I'm like, that looks horrifying. That looks utterly horrifying. I don't think I could do this on a ride. But I don't know. I might kind of like, I'm tempted because the queue line is so stinking cool. My very favorite monster is Dracula. My second is Frankenstein. I had to have this. I had to. I absolutely had to. I should have worn my Frankenstein instead of my like Starbucks. We just got a Starbucks a week ago, so I have my Starbucks Halloween kind of a shirt. Basic Witch. And if you know Teddy B's, the vendor, they have a scent called Basic Witch, and I was like, oh, that's so perfect. Sorry about my squeaky floor if you hear my chair. You guys, so this was $70. I didn't care if I could only get one warmer. This was it. My second goal was this one. I have to say my third goal was probably this striped pumpkin because it screams me. And then it's just, I don't know, I'd have probably had to have this and then Tangled Web. But I'm obsessed with Tangled Web. Like, I'm obsessed. But this was the one warmer. If I didn't have a party to cash out, I was going in for this. I waited up until 3 in the morning because I wasn't sure how people felt about this, and I was scared it would sell out. It's still there. Last time I looked. I stayed up until 3 o'clock in the morning for no reason, but I'd have been heartbroken if it would have sold out. All these other things I probably could have waited, but not this. Not this. And it's a licensed product, so you never get half price rewards or hostess rewards on licensed items. So if you want a Disney, Universal, Warner Brothers piece, know that you're always going to pay full price. This is so cool. This is literally, this is staying out. It's going over here. I can't, this was worth $70 to me. I kind of like how petite the size of this is. Ooh, it's a 25 watt. I can tell by the size of the bulb. Oh. Now, it does have some cracks in it, so this may not be the best performer. Simply because the cracks are going to let out heat, but just for decor, if I don't even put any wax in it, I had to have it, you guys. It doesn't even matter if I never put wax in it. That's how much I love this. I should have worn my Bride of Frankenstein shirt. I have Bride of Frankenstein's Beauty School t-shirt. Our local theater, it's the Struthers Library Theater, they're doing a classic monster movie thing like a couple days after my birthday, so October 24th. They're showing the actual classic Dracula, the black and white, and Frankenstein, Mary Shelley Frankenstein. I can't wait because I kind of can't with the Francis Ford Coppola version is too much like Nosferatu, and I can't. They ruin it. He did not look like a freak. I can't. Dracula did not look like a freak. Not that there's anything wrong with being a freak, but there's no romance like the Dracula book so far. Like, I'm talking like old-fashioned romance. He's very charming, but there's no romance when you make him look like this heart-shaped albino, old, scary, creepy. This is just not how I picture Dracula. I picture him like the classic Universal monster with the dark hair, kind of like Hotel Transylvania. Drac, that's how I picture Dracula. Okay. Let me show you this dish. I might have to order a Universal Monster t-shirt. Okay. Ooh, that was scary. Do you see the spider and then the Universal Monster logo? The little... Oh my gosh, okay. So I can't wait to go see those two movies. I've never seen... Look at this detail. Oh my gosh. This is stunning. It's 4 cubes for optimal scent throw. I can't. Okay. The magic happens when you turn it on. Okay. Oh, but if my cats knock this off, it's broken for sure because this is already... But you guys, I don't even care. This is so cool. I don't even care if it lets too much heat out. Just look at that spider web. So the people that turn off their warmers, I do not. But for the people that do, this is cool just sitting there looking like an urn. Here's the Scentsy logo. I love the feet on it, you guys. Oh my gosh, I freaking love this. Okay. I can't with how cool this is. So I will say I was curious about this the whole time I ordered it. So you can kind of move around the cord depending on what side you want to display. So that's kind of genius. I was concerned about that because I'm like, is the cord gonna come out the back? And what if I want to show Dracula instead of his bride? Dracula, Frankenstein. Frankenstein. Universal. Like, great design, you guys. Oh my gosh, I can't with how cool it is. Okay, so that was genius. Just a second. Okay, I need to plug this in. I can't. This is the best. Okay. I think it takes a few minutes. Yeah, so it's gonna take a few minutes to show. I think these pieces kind of like a heated, like, you know the mugs that heat reactive. I mean, okay, so while we wait for the magic, like, look how the light shines out of the cracks. Decor alone, I just can't. Even if it's just sitting there, no picture. This is stunning. This is freaking stunning. I love the old Victorian look to it. Oh, you guys, I totally love this. So I'm waiting for it to heat up so we can see. I should have done this one first and then we could have looked at the other warmers. I just didn't think it was gonna take quite that long, but it's still cool to the touch. That's why I personally wouldn't turn it off. Plus I just leave Scentsy works so hard to make them. So just keep in mind that it's not broken. It just takes some time to heat up, which is another reason why the 25-watt bulb is great. Takes a little bit for the ceramic to heat up. Oh, you guys, it's utterly stunning. So we're gonna wait a minute. So, of all my warmers, what's your favorite? If you're not into Halloween, you probably don't love the Universal Monster. I think it's the coolest one of the bunch. Did I tell you it's called Darkly Devoted? Look at the bats. Oh my gosh. Universal. I'm obsessed with this. Please come out with a Dracula. I will love you for freaking forever. I hope Universal continues to do Halloween pieces because I'm obsessed. I'm over the moon. Doesn't matter that hasn't lit up yet. I think it's starting to a little bit. Hang tight. It's getting nice and toasty on the sides. You guys, what a cool piece. I am still waiting for the picture, but oh, the bride is starting to show up. It's starting to get hot enough. Can you see her starting to show up? Where's Frank? Stop it. Oh, wait a minute. It's not there yet, but it's almost there. You guys, I'm obsessed. So have a little patience. I might have to work over my anxiety and ride that ride. The Harry Potter one looks very scary too, but the Ministry of Magic, the Q line is so freaking cool. Part of me wants to master my fear of it. Like, and I get panic attack fear. Like, Dinosaur from Disney, which I heard that they're getting rid of. I started having out-of-body experience. Like, everything got super surreal, and I felt like my soul was trying to leave my body. Like, that's how scared I was on Dinosaur. And they took a picture, and my face is funny. I'm like it's so funny. It makes me giggle. But now I can ride it now that I know what it was like. Soaring, not so much. I'm terrified of heights too. Like, my hands and feet tingle and I just have this panic response. It's almost you guys, I can't with how cool this is. I literally can't with how cool this is. Oh, Universal. I mean, I live for my Harry Potter pieces. What is that, Warner Brothers? This Universal stuff. I'm deceased. Put me in this urn, I'm deceased. Like, I just can't with how cool. I'm still waiting for the top. It might be done. We're just gonna call it done. Close enough. You ready? Oh, you stop it right now. Oh, this is the most amazing. And it gets nice and hot. Oh, you guys. Tell me Frank is not phenomenal. Stop it. Oh, you guys. These are gorgeous. I really love Frank. Yeah, it's even lightening up on the top. Oh, you guys. This was worth $70. This is so worth $70. god, this is my favorite thing. This is my favorite thing ever. And you can still see like the spider web imprint. Oh, stop. Stop. Tell me he's not really cool. Tell me. That's not stunning. And it heats your wax. It makes your house smell nice. Do you see why I'm addicted to Scentsy Harvest? Do you see? Do you see? Do you see? The black, that's a black widow. Yeah, the black widow spider. Oh, just stop it. Stop it. The attention to detail is off the charts. Off the charts. Like, I can't with how cool that is. All right, you guys. I'll try to edit out the boring parts of me waiting and jabbing. Oh my gosh, I can't. I just can't with how cool that is. I just can't. Okay. You guys, I highly recommend these. In fact, here's my iPad. Let's look. I'm pretty sure these are all available. And I waited up till 3 a.m. for nothing. But these are worth every penny. Literally every penny. I can't wait to try these two Peanuts bars. The Christmas and the Snoopy. I hope they're good. I think we had a Snoopy holiday before. It reminds me of Season of Magic kind of a thing. But the autumn one is new. And this Gingerbread Wishes Disney. I love that they came back out with Inside Out. Those were good. And I'm not a huge Fruity fan, but I clubbed 2 of them. That's how good they are. Okay. Out of the wax bars. Alright, we need collections. We're going to look at Universal Monsters. This is still available. It shocks the pants off of me. Okay. Everything is still available. Everything. Nothing. Oh, the only thing sold out is the bar of Zombie Punch. If you do a club, you can either do a monthly club. If you don't want to keep it, cancel it after you get the bar. Or you can just club it if you have a Scentsy club. But you don't have to keep your Scentsy club is the point. That's the only thing that sold out. It was okay. Scentsy does a lot of those. This diffuser shade is right there. I almost got that. This diffuser shade. They're Happy Skulls. I like Happy Skulls. I just didn't know how I felt about the steam coming out of the top of the skull's head, so I'm like, eh. I think $70 is too much. I just think that's too much. Cute as a button. That's a $50 warmer. Okay, Tangled Web here is $65. I got it for free. This one you'll see is, oops, Fairy Tale. That one's $50. That's, if you like Mercury Glass, that's worth it. Okay, the same size. I actually think Midnight Grove is slightly smaller than Fairy Tale. Fairy Tale is $50. Midnight Grove is $60, you guys. I get it for $13. But the prices are a bit crazy. I love you, Scentsy, but that's crazy. I'm the crazy dummy that buys them anyway. Because to me, like, especially this Universal one, it's worth it. I don't care. Okay. See that diffuser shade, like I already had a base and I just changed out the shades. $50 for that diffuser shade. That's a fair price. But this little itty bitty petite, $65, you guys. This is not a $65 warmer. That's a $40 warmer. Honest, I wanted it too much, but, this is why becoming a consultant, or at least having a shopping link with your consultant, is smart. If you're gonna buy it anyway, but this is why, because I got this for half price. What is half price? $32.50. $32.50 is how much you should pay for this. Is it wrong that I kind of want this? I love pumpkins. Okay. I have this. This will come out at fall. This is a wrap though. So it's like a shrink wrapped, but it's gorgeous. I love that. My Courtly striped pumpkin is $65. I'm sorry. That's like a $50 warmer. $55. I don't think that's a $65 warmer. I got it for half price, so $32.50, which is fair. I still kind of want this, but I'm telling myself I don't need this because I have a bunch of pumpkins. I kind of like this. But it's $60, and I'm like, I don't like it that much because it's more the cartoony side. I really like this, and I keep telling myself I don't need this because they don't have bottom jaws, and it bothers me when skulls don't have bottom jaws. But I really like this a lot. Okay. And the cloche comes off, and the heads come off, and it's really nice. I have this. This is kind of worth $65. It's huge and it's amazing. It's a great performer. I love this. Boo Crew. Harvest Bounty. I'm telling you, that's an amazing performer. Amazing. That is worth $50. It's worth it. And if half price, you get. I kind of want the oils still. I kind of want the fragrance flowers. Yeah, Darkly Devoted is $70. I had to pay $70. And Midnight Grove is $60. I'll give them $60 for that, but I'm glad I paid $13. It's a little on the small side for $60. It's so cool though, being mercury glass. I still think it's more of a $50 warmer. And if you saw the price with the base, without the base, it's $60. I mean, that's really cool. I kind of like it. It would kind of go with a Dracula, Victorian kind of a... And I do kind of like this. I just think that's a lot to clean, and it's probably not a good performer with all this stuff in the way. Unless you take this top off and set it next to it as decor. I don't know. It seemed kind of hard to clean. Let me see if this has pictures. It seems like it has a lip. So you can only, another reason why I keep avoiding it. So see what I mean? I feel like that's hard to clean. It has like a lip on it. That's my color scheme. But I'm struggling to want to get that. And I do kind of really like that. Little Jack Skellington. But $40 for a mini warmer, you guys, when this is like worth $40. I don't know. I enjoyed a lot the Harvest bars. I just did a review on those. 3 of them I enjoyed. So yeah. I'm really excited, looking forward to, I do have a very small, I should look at the holiday if it's gonna show it. I do have a very small party that I don't have that much in, that I think I'm gonna use for Christmas. I think I have to look at that through, if you look at warmers, new warmers, that's where this shows up. Nope, that's not where. I saw it briefly. Well, anyways. Interesting. But I collect trees, and there's 2 trees that I want. One's a diffuser shade. One's like, we'll go with my tree farm that I have going on. It's a metal tree like all the rest of my tree, like most of my trees. And then there is, kind of looks like an ornament. It's like a round, but it's mercury glass. And if you know, you know, I love mercury glass. I went on and on about it here. So I kind of want that. It goes with my whole decor vibe, the silver. I do splash in gold, so either one would work, but I really like the silver one. But yeah, you guys, so I hope this is helpful. These warmers are beautiful. I do feel like Scentsy's charging too much currently for the newest ones. Like I don't think that's a $60 warmer. It's just, it's too small. It's too petite. This is worth $70. This is stunning. It's just this, because of how it lights up with the spider web. I mean, granted, the warmers that do that with the Starburst, I think Nova is the name of it. That's worth a little bit more, so 60, 65 for this. Okay. The mercury glass, I mean, really, that should only be a $40 or $50 warmer. Size-wise makes me say 40, but I'll give you 50. And again, I don't think this is $65, but it's so cool. I'm just glad that I had party rewards and I could do this. So think about that. I'm sure your consultant will be happy to help you. If you don't have a consultant, I'm happy to help you. Don't be afraid to message me. My email is in the description box. I highly recommend the shopping link. I highly recommend their warmers. Just, I think they're stunning. I really, really, really hope Universal at least does Dracula, if not more, because they're knocking it out of the park, and their whole classic monster thing just gets me. I love it so much. So yeah. All right, you guys. This is like my 3rd video in the last couple days, so I'm going to put out the other ones, and I'll put out this one. And I can now work on my warmer tour video. Yeah, so stay tuned, and we'll see you guys soon. Bye.